Good afternoon, Cecilia. Good afternoon, Simone Cavazeo. Welcome to another lecture here at CESAFI Men's Basketball 2018. Again, this is the first game of today's ball game. The Down and Down versus Greywolves versus the CIT-U Wildcats. And now let's make this starting lineup on the order. Let's go, Greywolves. At breaker number 18, Jose Zandi is on. It's forward guard number 14, Vincent Escobedo. It's forward number 8, James Escobedo. And forward guard number 15, versus Arnold. It's center number 13, Jamie Caballero. Hey folks, this is good under assisted by Julius Coronel. And now your CIT Wildcats. It's player number 9. Romo Hentoya. It's full by number 20. It's Emma Tufas. Now number 14. So Tiro. It's forward number 19. Kyle Gonzalez. At center number 1, Jan Jose Casio. Head coach, this is the big ball of the result. You're going to do this every time. Same for this morning, and just have a victory. Next one, Soriano. We're going to break through into the level. We're going to get this back. Good goals there.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You're currently watching the live coverage of CESAFI Season 19 basketball matchup here in Cebu Coliseum. This is the CIT-U versus Don Bosco High School Division in our first match in this wonderful Sunday afternoon, as CIT tries to shoot a 3 in the first attempt but couldn't make it. Once again, I am welcoming all the viewers right now sa mga tanang nananaw sa YouTube. We have also a live coverage sa Facebook through Sunstar and also CDN. You can always follow us on Twitter, also from Instagram, for updates, scores, and information about CESAFI. This is Bayer Carbo, and I'll be the one who will joining you guys throughout this entire wonderful matchup. As Escobedo passes it over, Don Bosco caught in traffic, saves the ball for 3. CIT underneath. Little bit short. Here comes Don Bosco. That will be fouled. First foul by CIT in this game. Here comes Vincent, passes it over. On the outside, Dizon. Still, Don Bosco on the outside. Forced a jumper. Won't go. Long pass. CIT. Again. A little bit too strong. Under the basket. As Dizon on 3. Couldn't nail it. Rebound again for Don Bosco. But CIT blocked it. stolen by Don Bosco. Now Vincent for 3. Another miss for Don Bosco, but they will still have the possession as last touched by the Wildcats. This is the first game sa ato ang Sunday game sa CESAFI basketball. You can always watch us on YouTube. As CIT fails to connect the basket, but there will be a foul. So Tirol will shoot 2. Speaking of CIT, we have the college division of CIT won their first game kagahapon against Southwestern University. It was a very exciting game where CIT, a lot of people couldn't believe it. One of the power team for the season, Southwestern University, has lost to CIT kagahapon. But the fact is, Katapog Partners Cup, Southwestern only lost once. Even though champions sila sa Partners Cup, they only lost once. And that loss was, from CIT. So I think that was a deja vu for all of us in CESAFI live coverage. CIT right now, Wildcats tries to shoot a 3. As Dizon rushing over inside the paint. Couldn't make it. Tonkos. Wild Kittens inside the paint. Strong finish for the CIT. Ooh. That was a traveling violation. CIT. Escobedo, left wing. But there will be a foul. So far on both teams, still adjusting on their gameplays. As CIT putting a lot of pressure on Don Bosco. And a fast break on the Wild Kittens. And that's good. The game is tied into 5. Escobedo passes. Another chance opportunity. Short. Another fast break for CIT. Too strong for that one. CIT in the first quarter here are very fast on recovering on the turnovers on Don Bosco. And that was another turnover for Don Bosco. 4 minutes to go in our first quarter. Still a heated fight on CIT and Don Bosco. As another foul, this time on CIT. Right now I'm doing solo for this game since my partner stuck in traffic but it doesn't stop us to have a very great game, an exciting game for these two teams. As under the baseline, CIT pushes. Ball's loose. Don Bosco and CIT stole it from them. Don Bosco with their previous game-winning match was very excellent. Don Bosco has been a team so far that can really shoot threes. They're very deadly beyond the arc. So in every team that they, every team na makontra nila, they're very, very wary, I guess, and very, very careful on the threes of Don Bosco, because once they're, starting to connect, it will not just end immediately. It's just a chain of reaction, or siyang, domino. So CIT should be careful on Don Bosco's threes and not allowing them to have a space to create one. As Panimdim, drop pass, Lumen, finish. Big boy Lumen inside the paint. Now will be a traveling violation. Barrera will be coming in and Anog will sit down for Don Bosco. Panimdim on three. That was way off. A CIT and Panimdim stole it. And an easy layup for Don Bosco. Wonderful hustle by Panimdim earlier, getting that ball. CIT being cornered. Another steal for Don Bosco. On three. In and out. They need to recover fast, as that will be out of bounds. A miscoordinated pass for CIT leads to Don Bosco to strengthen and stretch their lead here in the first quarter. Too many careless pass for CIT, leading for Don Bosco to steal it, as that three was short. Long pass. That will be a foul on Don Bosco. So far for Don Bosco on, shooting threes, they're still getting that rhythm. As Cabrera will shoot two here in the penalty line, and Claro will check in for CIT. Cabrera misses the first one. But makes the second. A 2-point deficit for CIT here in the first quarter with 2 minutes to go. As a steal from Claro. And a layup, that's good, and one. The time when Claro steps in the court, makes the steal, makes the bucket, and also a chance for a 3-point play. Excellent job for Claro right there to make the score even. Let's see if he can make the 3-point play. In and out at that time. Last 2 minutes in our first quarter. Don Bosco with a spin. CIT. Pass was too strong. Stolen by Don Bosco. And a foul by CIT. And a timeout are currently happening. Don Bosco loses, almost lose the ball as CIT stole it from them. As Rolon, pass by Claro in the corner. Claro into the baseline. Extra pass and CIT finish. Excellent pass and Claro in control right now. He will slip down on the court and Don Bosco is on the offense mode. Reverse. Couldn't make that one. First lead by CIT on this game. Oh, the alley-oop was not in the right spot. Don Bosco in the baseline. And that one connects. An offensive foul on CIT. .30 seconds remaining. 14 seconds to shoot. Jumper and a foul. Vincent Escobedo will be shooting two. Will be shooting two in the penalty line. Fails to connect the first one. couldn't make the second one either. 1 second difference in shot clock and game clock. CIT 3. Couldn't make it. Again for 3, way short. Inside the paint, again another short attempt for CIT. 4 seconds to go. 2, 1. Don Bosco couldn't make the basket in the last seconds, but both teams are even in this first quarter. Claro so far in the first, making his presence felt after entering in the middle of the first quarter. And now we're back in our game. Don Bosco and CIT in the second quarter with their first turnover in the second quarter, as CIT has a tremendous play in the first quarter to make the score even on Don Bosco. CIT, the Wildcats, fails to connect. And Don Bosco panimdim will be finding the right guy. Finds Barrera in the free throw line and connects. The Wildcats inside the paint. Too much people. And Don Bosco. Vincent will attack. 3-on-1. Stepping on the line as Escobedo will have his turnover. Another steal. Great vision for Don Bosco, stealing that ball, and that would be a traveling for Don Bosco. Making the step before the dribble. So far for Don Bosco, putting a lot of pressure for CIT, not allowing them to get that easy pass to the inside. As another turnover, and this time for CIT. Panimdim. Passes it. Almost lost that ball. Barrera. Long two. Rebound. Put back. Fails. Again for Don Bosco. Another miss. Claro. One-on-one. Euro step. A foul but couldn't finish. But nevertheless, that was a pretty good. That was a pretty good attempt right there. That would be a foul. Don Bosco being cornered by the CIT and successfully gets that one. And as they're rushing inside, outside Claro. That would be a traveling violation for CIT. Both teams are giving a hard time, not allowing them to go inside, not having or giving a chance to their opponents to have that clean look into the basket. Let's see how Don Bosco will make a basket with that fast offense, but nothing there as Claro will try to shoot it over. Forced shot. Nothing there. Don Bosco. That's good. Unselfish play for Don Bosco. As Vincent Escobedo will shoot two. Will shoot one as he connects the 2-point earlier. Rebound for Don Bosco. Stolen by CIT. Hard attempt right there. As Don Bosco with another attack. D-zone. Almost lost that ball. Entangled by the referee. But CIT gets that one. CIT couldn't finish the play. Poked away. Another turnover for shot clock violation for CIT. Nice pass. A putback. Again, won't go. Don Bosco way off. And a foul on Don Bosco. That will be an offensive foul. So far, Don Bosco with a 4-point lead. With Salatilo is in control. It's nice pin. Way off. Don Bosco with the run. Lariosa on 3. Don Bosco was down. Inside. but couldn't get a grip of the ball, and Don Bosco will finish. Nice anticipation for Don Bosco on that play. Careless pass for CIT earlier. And they will extend the lead. Up by 6. 5 minutes remaining in our first quarter. Almero on Don Bosco will be checking in. In the corner, 3 CIT, wide open 3. Salo Tilo. And another steal, interception by CIT, and finish. Back-to-back finish by CIT. Wildcats getting wild as Don Bosco tries to attempt the 3. But couldn't really connect. Ball's loose. CIT and Don Bosco successfully gets the ball. Lost the ball, but there was someone right there. Perfectly gets the ball, and another steal for Don Bosco. 2-on-1 and connects. A timeout for CIT. Back-to-back steals for Don Bosco. Very good run by Don Bosco earlier, extending the lead. So CIT will talk it over on their gameplay, trying to refresh their strategy. Here comes CIT. Let's see how CIT will respond to back-to-back runs by Don Bosco earlier. Salatilo working on 3. Almost got that one. As in the corner, Don Bosco. Nothing there. Inside the paint using the body, but that was a double dribble. A turnover by Tampos. Ooh! Excellent move right there. Escobedo manufacturing that shot. Hard move, very hard move indeed for Escobedo. CIT answers right back. Almost got that excellent move by Don Bosco. CIT. In and out. Drop pass. Little spin. And Almero connects. And that will be a foul on Don Bosco. Salatilio. Claro passes in the corner into the baseline. Using a lot of body. CIT with a strong finish by Tampos. Almero. Abante. Almero connects. Excellent body coordination for Almero. And another steal by Don Bosco. Back-to-back finish so far for Don Bosco in this second quarter. Showing dominance late in the second quarter. Extending the lead up by 9 points. Salatilo makes the first one. Makes both. Panimdim passes. Lumen. Wide open basket for Lumen. CIT couldn't react. Fast recovery for Don Bosco as Claro misses that pass. Still a 9-point lead with 45 seconds in the second quarter. Don Bosco so far looking strong late in this quarter. Panimdim will commit a traveling violation. That will be out of bounds by CIT and Don Bosco. Another chance for Don Bosco to extend their lead. But CIT stole it anyway. Long pass for Don Bosco. Panimdim waiting for his teammates, but they will attack. In and out for Lumen. Anog. Ooh, nasty pass by Anog. That pass right there. Such a nasty pass by Don Bosco. And making the last second bucket in the second quarter. There will be some highlights for Don Bosco with a nice pin and puts it up. 11-point lead for Don Bosco to close the second quarter. This is still Mayor Carbo live here in Cebu Coliseum. And I'll be right back right before the start of the third quarter.
CESAFI Season 19 is presented by Cebu Landmasters Incorporated, Paymaya, and Sun Cellular.
Co-presented by Qualphone, Virginia Food Incorporated, and CDO Foodsphere Incorporated.
Sponsored by Marco Polo Hotels, Sonac Trading.
Media partners: Sky Cable, Business Mirror, Health and Fitness, Philippines Graphic, Filipino Mirror, Cebu Daily News Digital, Sunstar Cebu, The Freeman, Super Balita Cebu, and Banat.
CESAFI Season 19 is presented by Cebu Landmasters Incorporated, Paymaya, and Sun Cellular.
Co-presented by Qualphone, Virginia Food Incorporated, and CDO Foodsphere Incorporated.
Sponsored by Marco Polo Hotels, Sonac Trading.
Media partners: Sky Cable, Business Mirror, Health and Fitness, Philippines Graphic, Filipino Mirror, Cebu Daily News Digital, Sunstar Cebu, The Freeman, Super Balita Cebu, and Banat.
CESAFI Season 19 is presented by Cebu Landmasters Incorporated, Paymaya, and Sun Cellular.
Co-presented by Qualphone, Virginia Food Incorporated, and CDO Foodsphere Incorporated.
Sponsored by Marco Polo Hotels, Sonac Trading.
Media partners: Sky Cable, Business Mirror, Health and Fitness, Philippines Graphic, Filipino Mirror, Cebu Daily News Digital, Sunstar Cebu, The Freeman, Super Balita Cebu, and Banat.
CESAFI Season 19 is presented by Cebu Landmasters Incorporated, Paymaya, and Sun Cellular.
Co-presented by Qualphone, Virginia Food Incorporated, and CDO Foodsphere Incorporated.
Sponsored by Marco Polo Hotels, Sonac Trading.
Media partners: Sky Cable, Business Mirror, Health and Fitness, Philippines Graphic, Filipino Mirror, Cebu Daily News Digital, Sunstar Cebu, The Freeman, Super Balita Cebu, and Banat.
CESAFI Season 19 is presented by Cebu Landmasters Incorporated, Paymaya, and Sun Cellular.
Co-presented by Qualphone, Virginia Food Incorporated, and CDO Foodsphere Incorporated.
Sponsored by Marco Polo Hotels, Sonac Trading.
Media partners: Sky Cable, Business Mirror, Health and Fitness, Philippines Graphic, Filipino Mirror, Cebu Daily News Digital, Sunstar Cebu, The Freeman, Super Balita Cebu, and Banat.
CESAFI Season 19 is presented by Cebu Landmasters Incorporated, Paymaya, and Sun Cellular.
Co-presented by Qualphone, Virginia Food Incorporated, and CDO Foodsphere Incorporated.
Sponsored by Marco Polo Hotels, Sonac Trading.
Media partners: Sky Cable, Business Mirror, Health and Fitness, Philippines Graphic, Filipino Mirror, Cebu Daily News Digital, Sunstar Cebu, The Freeman, Super Balita Cebu, and Banat.
CESAFI Season 19 is presented by Cebu Landmasters Incorporated, Paymaya, and Sun Cellular.
Co-presented by Qualphone, Virginia Food Incorporated, and CDO Foodsphere Incorporated.
Sponsored by Marco Polo Hotels, Sonac Trading.
Media partners: Sky Cable, Business Mirror, Health and Fitness, Philippines Graphic, Filipino Mirror, Cebu Daily News Digital, Sunstar Cebu, The Freeman, Super Balita Cebu, and Banat.
And now we're back here in our third quarter, still CIT and Don Bosco on this very wonderful Sunday afternoon. It is a very hot afternoon sa mga tanang ganahan mo lakaw karong hapuna. Make sure you bring your umbrellas and also panyo and also extra water to keep yourself hydrated on this very hot afternoon. As hot as these two teams fighting for a win in the high school division of CESAFI Season 19. We're currently live for in YouTube and also from Sunstar Facebook page and also from CDN. You can also follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and also Facebook by CESAFI Official. And for YouTube, we got CESAFI Live. Make sure you follow that Instagram and also the social media sites for CESAFI for further updates on CESAFI, as Don Bosco will have a very wonderful putback right there. That will be a foul on Don Bosco. So here comes Claro with the long pass in the corner. Now Claro rushing inside. Almost lost that ball. Spin move by CIT. Hard finish but couldn't make it. As a turnover for Don Bosco. Couldn't get that grip of the ball. So they will turn it over to CIT. Don Bosco with a very big lead here in our third quarter. This was the very explosive run by Don Bosco late in the second quarter. Back-to-back finish. Thus, leaving CIT in the dust in the second quarter. Stolen by Claro. Wide open layup by Claro. The defense of CIT getting tighter and tighter. That's another turnover for Don Bosco. This time, back-to-back turnover for the Don Bosco. Here comes Solano. 2-on-1. And a foul. So Solano will shoot two. Tirol, rather, will shoot two. Couldn't make that first free throw attempt. This live coverage is brought to you by Eon. Never stop playing with Eon. And also the different student volunteers and different university that's currently part in CESAFI. We got the students from USJR and also CIT and also from UC, giving you this wonderful and exciting live coverage of CESAFI Season 19 basketball matchup here in Cebu Coliseum. As Don Bosco with the wonderful move as another steal by Don Bosco. Pretty good recovery by Don Bosco after creating that shot. Also with a steal at the other end of the court as they make another three. Don Bosco starting hitting that threes. In the corner, Don Bosco again. But recovers the ball. Barrera inside the paint and takes it inside the basket. Another steal for Don Bosco. Wonderful. But CIT takes it back. 3-on-1. CIT with a finish. Almero on Claro. Claro couldn't get that ball. Barrera will try to put it in. And a foul by the Greywolves. That was a foul, rather, committed by CIT. Asano inside the paint. Little bit short. CIT on retaliation mode. On the corner. But there will be a foul this time on Greywolves. Short pass back to Claro. Rebound by CIT. Couldn't get that put back. And now Vincent Escobedo will rush it over. And there will be a foul on the Wildcats. Vincent Escobedo makes the first bucket in the free throw line, but misses the second one. As the ball will still remain on Greywolves' hands. Escobedo couldn't get that alley-oop. But again, he will shoot two here in the penalty line. Makes the first one. Again, misses the second. And there will be a foul on the Greywolves, so CIT will have the possession. Bad pass by CIT as Escobedo. The low look pass, but CIT also get that one and finish. Lumen with a strong body finish by Lumen. Even though with the contact, Lumen still able to finish that shot. As Don Bosco back-to-back finish. Excellent offensive run by Don Bosco. You can see that on our replay. Also, the very wonderful layup. Fast break layup by CIT. A 20-point lead for Don Bosco with 4 minutes to go in our third quarter. Here comes CIT with a very long pass. And there will be a foul on Panimdim. First one is kind of short. Second one was kind of a little bit too strong. Escobedo in the corner. Couldn't connect. And another foul. Another foul for the Greywolves. Dizon will sit down. And the brother of Vincent Escobedo will be checking in. Couldn't make that ball count. As Don Bosco with a reverse, but fails to finish. Strong rebound by CIT. But the pass was in too much traffic and they were not able to get that one. Sa mga tanang nananaw diya, if we want to watch CESAFI here in Cebu Coliseum, we have a lot of plenty seats here to accommodate you guys. And also, if you're a student, there will be a discount if student mo, diba? Still, this is our first game. There's a lot more games coming up. And another foul for Don Bosco. The last few minutes, scores hasn't been, moving that much. Malcolm Salatilo on the second attempt. This time, he banks it. CIT, a full court man-to-man pressure, and banks the three. Excellent pressure by CIT. Also, that three-pointer for CIT. And that is the replay. What a very wonderful three, a well-contested three, but still makes it. But it doesn't change the fact that Don Bosco still in a very big lead against the Wildcats. Almero, Onanog. Caballero with a nice basket from inside the paint. Almost stolen by the Don Bosco. On the left wing, CIT makes a bucket. In the corner, Don Bosco. Stolen by Almero. Nice move by Almero, splitting the defense in two and going inside. Excellent slicing of defense by Almero earlier. CIT pressuring Don Bosco, but Caballero would commit a violation. Panimdim will check in. Ten seconds to shoot. But that will be a turnover for CIT. And Lariosa also will commit a double dribble violation. Let's see how CIT, with a minute and a half remaining in our third quarter, CIT with the offensive rebound and a finish. Here comes Vincent. In the corner, Don Bosco. And that will be an offensive foul for Don Bosco. So CIT will grab that ball. Makes the first one. 52 seconds in our third quarter. Makes the second. A long way to go for CIT. They really need to protect the basket. That will be out of bounds in favor of the CIT Wildcats. 42 seconds remaining. Outside the arc. Tirol. But the ball was set loose. CIT couldn't really secure the ball. Here comes the Greywolves with the last 25 seconds in our third quarter. Greywolves in the layup, no good. Put back, but was blocked by CIT. The Greywolves will have their timeout. They need to refresh their gameplay as the last 15 seconds in the quarter. They really need to have a concrete closing in the third quarter so that in the fourth they can really breathe throughout the entire quarter. With 12 seconds to shoot in the shot clock. 3-second difference on the shot clock and the game clock. CIT will be fouled by Don Bosco. And this time it was on Vincent Escobedo. Couldn't get that one. 6 seconds to go. Don Bosco couldn't have the finishing touches in the third quarter. that will be the end in our third quarter. Still, Don Bosco with a very big lead against the CIT-U. .14 lead by the Don Bosco. CIT really needs to catch up as the last quarter of the game are currently starting. Fourth quarter will start very immediately. Here comes Panimdim. We're back with the fourth quarter. Asparrara drills the free throw jumper. Again, Don Bosco. That will be out of bounds in favor of the CIT. Coaches of Greywolves asking for a foul, but there was no call. CIT wide open three. Almost got that one. And a foul. Against the Greywolves. Here comes Solano on Claro. In the corner. Pass was too strong. Don Bosco will regain possession. Barrera passes it over. Don Bosco on three. And this time connects. Solano on Claro. Claro on the three. Nice pass from Claro on the three-point line, and CIT connects it. Nice assist from Claro for CIT, banking that three-pointer. There will be a foul. CIT will shoot two. Wildcats missing the first one. but makes the second. Don Bosco on the left wing, and that's good. CIT with a floater. Short. Don Bosco safely secures it. As Anog with a jumper again. Don Bosco back-to-back points from Don Bosco, and a steal and a basket. CIT really needs to think about it. Too much careless pass by CIT. CIT. Here comes CIT in the baseline, but that was tapping on the line. As another turnover for CIT. Here comes Benimdim. Passes it over. Don Bosco. With Almero with a hop step. Couldn't make it. But Escobedo safely secures it. A Eurostep and Escobedo won't go. And CIT has a chance to create a basket. CIT and Wildcat miss. Another miss for the Wildcats. So far, CIT hasn't been connecting a shot in the past few minutes in this game. As Panimdim passes to Anog. Anog with an easy bucket underneath the basket. A steal from Don Bosco. Careless pass by Salatila right there. Thus Don Bosco stealing that one and creates basket. CIT really needs to have a vision on the court. Don Bosco was already ready to get that ball, anticipating every move of CIT. Let's see how CIT will respond. As a three-pointer misses, and Don Bosco will also almost miss that ball. As Almero trying to work things out from the outside. Trying to get a screen over the back in the court. Another turnover from Don Bosco. Four minutes remaining in our fourth quarter. Still, Don Bosco dominating the game over the Wildcats. CIT-U. Still another miss for CIT. CIT settling for threes, but couldn't really connect. So I think that is a very, bad move for CIT. They're always settling from the outside, but they can't really connect. So they really need to change their game. As Reyes again with another miss on three. And Don Bosco will miss that one. Here comes CIT. And the long pass from the outside. Way off on that kind of play. And Don Bosco finish. An exhausting play for CIT. Every attempt of CIT to create basket, they just can't really connect. While Don Bosco using that turnovers and misses of CIT to create one. Now we're back in the ball game with 3 minutes and 46 seconds remaining here in our fourth quarter. Don Bosco with an excellent finish. Don Bosco inside the paint. A putback. Nothing there. CIT. 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Reyes. Another miss beyond the arc. The end of our fourth quarter are coming really, really fast. As another miss for CIT, struggling to get a shot from the inside. As Versales will shoot 2 here in the penalty line. Here comes Don Bosco. 2 minutes and 19 seconds remaining. Don Bosco with the finish. And CIT-U with a strong pass. And another turnover for the Wildcats. Don Bosco still on the outside, having hard time to go inside. And a shot clock violation. CIT missing that three-pointer. CIT scores. Not really moving that much. Here comes CIT. On 3 again. Another miss on the arc. A minute and 27 seconds remaining as CIT attempts another 3 but fails to connect. So far, a bad shooting quarter for the CIT against Don Bosco. Don Bosco with a deformed shot right there. Not a pretty good shooting position, shooting form rather, for Don Bosco. But anyway, they make the basket count. CIT still another miss so far. No buckets for CIT in the fast few minutes on this game. And Don Bosco clearly dominating throughout the entire fourth quarter. .25 seconds remaining. CIT on 3, another miss. 18 seconds. This time, finally, they create a basket. Rolon on 3. Connects. 6 seconds remaining. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that will be the end on our first game in the high school division. CIT-U and Don Bosco. A pretty good, exciting match as Don Bosco dominates this game. We got Panimdim Anog. Also, players from Don Bosco like Escobedo, Dizon, Almero, Caballero. Meanwhile, in CIT, notable players in this game was Claro Cabrera. We got also from Salotilo, Tirol 2. But CIT couldn't really catch up to the Greywolves type of play. So I think that will be the end on our first game here in Cebu Coliseum. Again, this is Mayor Carbo. I hope you guys enjoyed our first game here in Cebu Coliseum. This live coverage is brought to you by different sponsors that you're currently seeing on screen. We got Sunstar and also CDN. We got Eon. Stay tuned as another game will be happening here in Cebu Coliseum. We got CEC Dragons and also Ateneo Magis Eagle for our second game. This is Mayor Carbo and I'm out.